You triggered something that I feel I have to read. This is from Barking at the Moon and Other Conversations with the Sun. It's an old friend. Some of you have heard it several times before. In the in-between where nothing exists from the totality where all creation comes, I find myself in the center of extraordinary forces of violence and negativity. Dark forces interfering with the vision of light's perfection, which I hold with all my soul. One can so easily hide in the dark as opposed to the light where everything is exposed. This swirling storm intensifies to complete its purpose of total destructive corruption. I also know, in spite of this cataclysmic, seemingly insurmountable juggernaut, totality is totality, and thus everything exists. So it is up to us to remain either in this static, perpetual nihilist conflict or consciously engage in reaching for the light of synergy and perpetual regeneration. It is with this in mind I visualize the greenness of our precious earth, the sanctity of the womb and the sacred feminine, the purity of our most valuable possessions, water and air, the blueness of an unencumbered sky and ocean, the warmth of humanism and the responsibility of guardianship for future generations. It is with this that I momentarily leave you in dialogue, so to completely immerse myself in this invocation, my Symphony Number 9, The Hoop of Life, as a tool to unify the consciousness of light to these ends. Upon my return, though I will always be with you, I will share the discovered inroads to these portals where time is of no consequence because it simply is. Where everything is possible because it always has been. Where the power of oneness is the ultimate evolution towards subsequent inevitable regeneration. This circle, this hoop of life, is the center of consciousness itself. It is, it always has been, and will always be. As I write this, a small bird has flown in through an open door of my home and cries out. Olivia is barking as the bird continues to speak. Taking it in my hand, I feel its heart heavily beating as I calmly try to reassure its safety as I would a frightened child, gently stroking the back of its head, the nape of its neck and back as I walk with it outside. Olivia is still barking as we let it fly free. The world is the way the world is because we consciously want it that